Probably your wedding for me.
Yeah.
It was pretty memorable,
Yeah.
the wedding.
I don't know if there's really one, like the wedding was big.
What made that
Not that the
memorable?
wedding was big, but just it's a big memory, a big moment.
Big milestone.
Big milestone.
Was there something specific about the wedding that made it memorable for you?
I think just all of us being there under one roof, and just the formality and the beauty and just the excitement. Yeah. I had a small wedding. Eudora had a very small wedding, and Alex had a bigger wedding. So it was kind of fun to do the traditional.
So yeah, I would put this. That is an interesting question. Nothing comes flooding to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Monumental. I think just the stuff I remember the most, or that's more meaningful, are just like the very insignificant things. I think that it's not. The stuff I remember the most, or that's more meaningful, are just like the very insignificant things. I think that it's not anything specific as far as just being picked up from Montessori. I still remember being picked up and walking out with you, and like talking about French toast. I'd like French toast, Mom, for lunch. Like small things that I'm like, oh, that was so pleasant. Or going to Dunkin' Donuts, and how does this all revolve around food? Sitting and having a donut, and sitting at the counter.
Oh, yes.
Or, and Eudora was at school, big time school. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, or just, I think just having you there. And even when you were working, when you worked at Ancona,
Mm-hmm.
we drive together. Or,
Yeah.
just always, you've never been far.
No.
Which,
I think also for me, getting the call that Addie was born.
yeah.
Yeah, Alex called just to let us know, I'm really going into hard labor. And then you hung up and we got on, and we really, I said to Garnet said, oh, if it's like Eudora, it'll be 10 or 12 hours, don't even think about it. And we just kind of lackadaisically got ready, and he said, you really want to go? And I said, oh yeah, I think we should. And the baby was born on the expressway as we were.
Oh, you were sitting next to us.
No. She called and said, I said, oh, this is funny. She's calling back so soon. Like it was maybe 50 minutes later. She said, Mom, we had a baby girl.
Yeah, that's true.
Not you, your sister.
You were a very early morning baby. That was too early. I think, and I think touching upon that, just nothing one mega thing in my mind, but just always being there and dependent, very dependable and loving, but also, like after the girls were born, having my mom there for a couple weeks after each one was phenomenal. Just to have that support and the guidance and calm, or in that very crazy time of a newborn, and so that that was a big thing for me.
The craziest thing, remember the night in that little apartment, and Addie went into some tailspin first couple of days, and Josh, who's a physician, is he said, I'm going to take her temperature. And of course it was sky high, and I said, Josh, what's the matter with you? You're a doctor. She's screaming her bloody head off. That's what's raising the temperature. And he was so tired. I said, oh, yeah, that's true. It's just crazy. It was so crazy. I said, don't take her temperature. She's perfectly all right. Alex, nurse her. Sit down. Josh, go back to bed.
Yeah. So that, I'd say that's a